is John. John is a 3D laser scanning service provider. He uses LFM Register to take data from individual laser scans and bring them together to create the big picture, the point cloud. John can also use LFM Register to register laser scan data against a control survey to increase accuracy. Now this is Mike. Mike works for a leading engineering company. His firm has been commissioned by an owner operator to conduct a revamp project of an oil rig. Mike telephones John to ask if his team is available to laser scan the rig. Mike thinks John will need to take about 150 scans, and he needs the data registered within 4 days. This is no problem for John. The features of LFM Register save time on site and in the office. John now has some options. A feature called Intercloud Registration in LFM Register means that John can choose to use no targets at all. Alternatively, he can use his own printed black and white targets. Finally, he can purchase and use a special kind of target called Auto Target, which will automate the registration process for him. John decides to use his own black and white targets. He knows that LFM Register is loaded with features that will allow him to register these targets quickly, slashing project timescales. He places his targets and scans the rig with a 3D laser scanner. He scans from 90 different scan positions. This will take him 2 days. John also knows that with LFM Register, he can choose not to conduct a control survey. This will save him 2 days on the rig. 2 days later, John is back in the office. John chooses not to use a control survey. Instead, he will use LFM Register's bundle adjustment feature to create a pseudo survey and increase accuracy. John is confident in the pseudo survey because test results have been excellent. Therefore, John does not need to manually locate any of the black and white targets. Instead, he will use target prediction to find the location of the targets automatically. Once these targets are found, LFM Register will take over. It will name and register the remaining targets automatically. But there is a problem. In 4 of the scans there is only 1 target visible. Each scan position needs 3 targets to represent the X, Y and Z coordinates. But it's okay. John remembers that LFM Register has a feature called Intercloud Registration. This will refine the registration between the image data until a perfect fit is achieved. Traffic lights also show immediately the accuracy of registration. All in all, it will have taken John 1 day to register all 150 scans. John telephones Mike a day early to tell him that the job is done. A detailed registration report shows Mike the quality of registration, which surpasses the requirements of the owner-operator. Mike now always calls John whenever there is a need for 3D laser scanning.